Hello and welcome to Lightwaves by todderbert. If you enjoy reviews of flashlights, rechargeable lanterns, and other portable light sources, then make sure to subscribe and tap the bell icon so you don't miss any of my most excellent videos. In front of us, we have the ThruNite TC20 Pro. This is a 26650 powered, compact, high power, everyday carry flashlight. You can find these retailing on Amazon for $75.99 at a premium price, but this had a 20% off coupon, bringing the price way down to $61, making it a really good value for a flashlight you want to have on hand, for sure. I'll have links below to this flashlight. If you like it, give it a go. You won't be disappointed. Box comes in, quality setup here. There's an illustration. Might look familiar. I reviewed the TC20 version 2, which they're still going to sell alongside the Pro version. There's a few differences. I'll try to cover a few of those for you guys. I got the black and cool white. Looks like they have a desert tan and metal gray. Nice. Okay, so I took everything out of the box. Show you what we get. First, of course, we get the star of the show, the TC20 Pro. Very nice. We get a charging cable to charge it. USB, standard, Type-C. And we get a bag of goodies. We get a lanyard. Looks like a switch grommet. A couple charge port jackets. Some O-rings, key ring. There you go. A bunch of little extra things that are nice to have. And a really cool feature, a holster. ThruNite branded. I'd like to see that companies giving holsters out for their flashlights. Not a lot of companies do that. And I'm glad to see ThruNite includes this holster. Very nice. Of course, it has Velcro here, and it has a nice wide spot for your belt, and it has a nice little hook if you want to hang it. So, yeah, liking that. And then now we'll go to the instructions, which is 4 languages. I opened it to the English, and let's look at it real quick for posterity. There's illustration, contact information. Up there it says TC20 Pro rechargeable LED flashlight adopts Cree XHP HI, I'm guessing high intensity, LED to max output up to 3294 lumens. Holy cow, that's a lot. And a max beam distance of 348 meters. That's amazing. There's technical parameters there for you guys, which I'll try to cover in case I missed something. There you go. The accessories, of course, general mode, turbo, high, medium, low, firefly, and strobe. I took some pictures in the garage of that you get to see. And over here you can see that's the indicator for power. So if your battery's running good, it'll be in the blue when you turn it on. If the switch is lighting up red, of course you want to charge it. Operation, very simple, light mode. It has memory function. There you are. And 2-year warranty. Cool. So we're done with that. Let's get these accessories off the table and we'll start talking about the Pro and some of its competitors. So the TC20 Pro, let's go over dimensions. We have 4 5/8 of an inch in length, or 119 millimeters. We have a head diameter of 1 5/8 of an inch, or 42 millimeters. We have a tail diameter of 1 1/4 inches, or 34 millimeters. The weight of the flashlight is 143 grams without the battery. So making it, a fairly hefty little flashlight. But, are you guys from the era of mag lights when they were the D-cell versions with, incandescent bulbs? Those things were monsters compared to this thing. And yeah, this is an amazing flashlight. Just to compare them nowadays is amazing. Yeah, those days were fun, the old Maglite days. You guys know what I'm talking about. So let's do a little size comparison. I'm going to leave it on an angle because if I do this here, it doesn't have an anti-roll feature, so it'll roll on my desk. So I have to turn it a little bit. I have a competitor here. Let's see. It is a Sofirn. It's the SP33S. It's a little different of a flashlight, higher output, so it generates heat quicker. So being on the highest mode isn't great with this flashlight compared to the high mode on the Pro. This does have more power, but it's more floody. It's got orange peel reflector there. But it is competition, so I figured I would bring it in. If you look, it is a longer flashlight than the Pro. So it's going to be off camera a little bit. Just going to kind of stagger them a little, but it is definitely a longer flashlight. Batteries, I have a 26650. Here we go. So what this was powering it, same battery, 5,000 milliamp hour, protected battery. There you go. You can see what it is, 5,000. Nice. High discharge. Yeah, it's a nice high capacity battery. I like that battery actually. That's the kind I prefer. And I also prefer the 21700. Here's a 21700 flat top moly cell. Give you an idea, again, for size comparison. And of course, I think, do I have anything else? Yeah, I have a ThruNite flashlight hanging around here. This is a TC15 version 3, everyday carry, 18650, just to give you an idea for the size of these flashlights. So you get there you go, good representation. All right, so I'm gonna move these out of the camera for a second. And I think I also have a deck of cards we can bring out here. Here we go. So you get an idea with a deck of cards if you don't have those flashlights. There you go. It's a pretty compact flashlight for using that big a battery. So this thing definitely blazes. I did an outdoor video with it. You'll get to see it. It's great. All right. So features of the ThruNite TC20 Pro. Okay, it's pretty cool. Again, very similar to the version 2, except for a few things. Pretty much outputs and, of course, reflector. You can see the LED in the bottom. It's a little different as well. So let's go over the ones on the TC20 Pro. Again, you have similar front here with that same bezel to protect the glass. The glass is a toughened glass lens with anti-reflective coating. You can kind of see that coating. It's like purple when I flash it in the light there. Kind of neat. Smooth reflector. Gives you better throw. Higher, tighter spot. It's a great beam. I like it compared to these real floody ones. I like the little bit of throw that provides. Very nice. The LED down there again, like I read, was the Cree XHP70 HI, and this is a cool white, like I mentioned in the box. The body is your typical 6061 aircraft grade aluminum alloy with a Type 3 hard anodized finish. Beautiful thing. We have our charging port here. It's a Type C. Just gonna flip this open. Remember which way it goes. This way. There we go. It's open. There you are. And charging. When you're charging the flashlight, it charges 5 volts at 2 amps in. It does not have an output. Some of these flashlights, like the Sofirn, this one here, SP33S, does have output. If you want to try to charge devices with it. To be honest with you, I probably wouldn't want to use my flashlight as a power bank because flashlights are important. Lighting in most situations is what you want, especially when the power goes off. It's handy to have this near you or, yeah, on you. So very cool. Yeah, I like that. And of course, when you're charging it, it has modes available to you: Firefly, low, and medium while it's charging. So if you have a power bank and you're outside and you're mission critical, like you're riding a bike and you have a bike mount for this thing, you can at least have a medium light coming out of it while you're charging it up. That's a nice setup. It's good to have that. Let's see, the flat bottom, non-magnetic, so no magnets in the bottom. It's got a little hook point for the lanyard off to the side. I like to see that because nothing will interfere with standing it, tail standing it. Beautiful. Tail standing this thing is great if you like low light and lighting a room. That's handy to have. I showed you the battery. I can open this up though, give you an idea what the insides look like. So it's the same battery I showed you on the bench. 26650. There you go. So it ships with it, which is nice. Here's kind of a little bit of the power board there. How it's attached in there with that ring. There you go. I haven't tried other batteries. I would stick with what they recommend, the protected cell. Let's see if I can get this back on here. It's coiled up nicely. Oh boy, yeah, heavy spring. There we go. Don't want to cross thread, so take your time. All right, so covered that. IPX8 Waterproof, which is beautiful. That's typically 2 meters for 30 minutes underwater. And it says it rated at 1.5 meter drop resistance. I'd hate to drop this because, you know, aluminum does dent. So try not to drop it. Use a lanyard and have a good grip on it. I always put the lanyard around my wrist. I'm a fan of those, especially with flashlights like this. I definitely would use it. So I can handle the drop. So there's our switch right here. Click, turn it on. Click, turn it off. You saw it lights up. Press and hold to switch modes. It'll cycle. So right now it's showing we're blue. And of course it goes low, medium, high. Click to turn it off. To enter Firefly mode, just press and hold. And now we're in Firefly mode at 0.4 of a lumen. Runs for 69 days. Wow, it's amazing. There you go. And then I think, did I lose my color? Sometimes when I'm shining this light around, it tends to shift my camera color temperature. Okay, so turbo is neat. From on or off, you just double click. It goes right to turbo. Right now we're 3,300 lumens and my hand's getting hot. That's really nice to have right on tap. So you can go normal mode up to high, and then from high, go right to turbo. Excellent. Again, very cool. And then when you're on turbo, if you double click again, you'll go to strobe. So now we got flashing strobe. So very nice. Strobe is a nice feature to have. This one runs longer too. They made it so it runs 4 hours, a little less lumens than the TC20 version 2. So there are some differences there. But we'll talk about those in a little bit. We're going to go outside and show you a little bit what this flashlight can do. Again, talk about it has mode memory, which is fantastic. I showed you quick modes. There's no lockout. It's just manual. So you just turn this like a quarter turn, and the flashlight will not turn on. Quarter turn, you're back in business. So keep that in mind when you're using this flashlight. Just quarter turn it and put it in your holster. And when you pick it up, just quick turn it, and then you're ready to go. That's the best way to carry this flashlight. And it's smart too, because mechanical off is nice versus any kind of electronic one. So there we are. Okay, so let's head to the garage where I took some pictures of this in action, and of course an outdoor video where I compare the TC20 Pro against the Sofirn SP33S. When I reviewed the version 2, I didn't have the SP33S at the time, so this will be a treat. You get to see these two in action. So let's go to the garage. His first picture, I'm 15 feet away from the garage door. It's on turbo. This is 3,294 lumens. Expected to run 200 seconds before it throttles down to 1,500 lumens and runs the remainder of the battery at 112 minutes. Max throw, of course, was 348 meters. Now we're on high. This mode is 1,513 lumens, and expect a 116-minute runtime using this. Now we're on medium, 264 lumens. I do like how they adjusted the lumen rating for medium-low. It gives you some more runtime. So 264 lumens for 10.5 hours is really nice. So if you're camping, doing things, it's plenty of light to get things set up. Now we're on low. This is 30 lumens. Expected to run 89 hours. So 89 hours at 30 lumens. 30 lumens is what you'd use in your tent to read with. If you were sitting at a small bench, small work area, 30 lumens lights up the area really nice. Good to have that setting. And now you can barely make it out Firefly. This is at 0.4 of a lumen that can run for 69 days. Of course, that's not non-stop. That's, of course, using it for a few hours each day, but that would last quite a long time. Okay, so let's go to the outdoors where I took a video of the two flashlights in action from distances of 30 feet up to 100 meters. I'm outside with the ThruNite TC20 Pro. This is on high, archway 30 feet, tree behind it 50 feet. Tree over here is about 40 feet. But going down range, there's a tree about 100 feet. Now we're going to switch to turbo. There we go, we're on turbo. Turbo is 3,300 lumens with an awesome throw of 350 meters. Tree down range there, 100 foot. And then way down there, there's a metal gazebo and 2 pine trees that I'm lighting up with this on turbo. Nice thing is this doesn't throttle very fast. Alright, we're going to bring in the Sofirn SP33S, which is 5,000 lumens, a range of 265 meters. Here's its turbo. Archway, tree behind it. Definitely all about the flood. Let's bring in the ThruNite on turbo, 3,300 lumens. Okay, ThruNite's in my right hand, and Sofirn in my left hand. Sofirn, 5,000 lumens, and the ThruNite, 3,300 lumens. TC20 TC20 Pro. Awesome. Sofirn's getting hot in my hand, while the ThruNite remains cool and has reach. Nice. And both coming down the walkway together. Okay, I hope you enjoyed that outdoor video. Let's do a little bench demo. Let's talk about these flashlights. The Sofirn SP33S is 5,000 lumens on turbo. It is a 2,000 lumen high, a 600 lumen medium for 5.5 hours. Its low is 100 lumens for 45 hours. It has an eco mode of 10 lumens for 8 days. And it has a ramping mode, which goes 10 to 5,000 lumens, which is actually kind of neat, having a ramping mode, which this does not, which I wish the Pros did. This has the same thing, flat base, no magnet. The price of this flashlight runs about $65 retail. Sometimes they have coupons or $10 off. Right now I think it was $10 off for $54.95. So $6 less than the ThruNite. But this gets much hotter in the hand. The heatsink design is okay. This is just a little bit more robust because it has a larger head diameter, more cooling surface for the flashlight. But I'm a fan of Sofirn as well, so I can be biased. I do like the little low profile switch where they built up the flashlight body around it. So there you go. The Pro, of course, we know about. Also, I'm not going to really demo this, but the TC20 version 2, I did a video on it if you want to watch it. If not, just I'll quickly go over it. This retails for $69.95. Last I checked, there was no coupons on this, so apparently they're going to promote the Pro first, since that is a little less money than this. Which one should you get? Just depends. This has more flood than this flashlight. This actually has more output on high. This is 4,068 lumens on turbo. Its high is 1,853 lumens. Its medium is 320. Its low is 35. And its firefly is 1/3 of a lumen for 71 days. And strobe is 1,475 lumens versus the 966 lumens. So gives you an idea. Same battery, same everything else. Just different LED and reflector and, of course, the rated modes. So there we are. Cool. So we're going to turn the lights off. We'll just bench demo these. Show you the color temps. We'll just start them on low. I'm not sure where the Sofirn's at. There we go. So both on low. I think one, let's see, the eco mode. And then we have 10 lumens on the Sofirn. And then, of course, we have the 30 lumen low on the ThruNite, if I have that set up right. Sofirn looks warmer. I don't think I have the eco mode set up on that. I think that's on its, yeah, I'm just checking that out. It's a little bit more intense. Okay. So it's eco mode, you gotta press and hold. There it is. That's the 10 lumens. Okay. Now we got it. So we're going to turn the lights off and show you these lights in action. Alright, so you can see right away, it looks to me that the Sofirn has a little, well, I'd say they're similar as far as temperature. The beam pattern is fairly nice on the Pro compared at close distances at low luminosity. There you go. Just showing you, bringing them in, color. The camera wants to adjust all the time, so ThruNite, Sofirn, just gives you an idea. Okay, that's all I wanted to do, is kind of show you the color temps, if I could. Beam patterns at low. Alright, so we'll go ahead and we'll turn off the Sofirn, and we'll just go through the cycle on the Pro here, and the ceiling. Okay, there's high, and then if we go to turbo, 3,300 lumens. Boom, lighting up the whole room. Very nice. Got a nice edge-to-edge beam to it. Okay, we're going to go Firefly mode. Firefly mode is great for tuning radios, by the way. So if you get your radio handy, I'm looking for a radio here. Where are my radios? Looking for my radios. There we go. I got a few. Just got to figure out which one I want to bring out. There we go. This Skywave. Turn it on. So you can read. So the RFI is very slight. You have to have the flashlight up against the antenna. So I'm pretty close. I'm almost touching it. So really nice. So perfect for tuning. That's what it sounds like when you touch the flashlight against it. Alright, cool. So we're done with the radio. Okay, let's go ahead and do some final thoughts on the TC20 Pro. Let's set this down. Yeah, liking that battery indicator. Always nice to have those. Alright. Kick this on. And we're going to zoom it back on down. Down. I think right about there is good. Alright, so we'll turn this off. Okay, so which one should you get? Yeah, its sister, the version 2. Or the Sofirn SP33S. Well, judging by the prices and what these flashlights are capable of, to be honest with you, if you can get the TC Pro on sale for $61, it's the best value of the three, in my opinion. I do like the floodiness of these two flashlights, but the Pro has that little bit more throw to it and nice edge to edge. And I do like the different modes it has available. I wish it had ramping, but not necessary. Sometimes just a simple step mode is all you really need. And the step modes they picked are very good. Having that 30 lumen low is perfect, and 260 lumen medium. Those are two great modes that you use all the time. And to be honest with you, 1500 lumen high is something you can walk with no problem at a distance. And if you need the turbo, it's on tap. So that's just my opinion. If you need more flood, which one should you get, the 33S or the TC20 version 2? That's totally up to you. Depends on value, depends on what you like. I will be honest with you, this does run hot compared to the TC20s. These just run a little cooler. And this output's around 4,000 lumens if it's a deal. Usually 3,300 to 4,000. You can't usually see a huge difference. So just letting you know. But yeah, for the price difference, you're paying a few dollars more for the version 2 and you are the Pro on sale. And of course, you can get this when it's on sale for $55 versus $61 on sale. So for me, it's the Pro out of the three. And I really like Sofirn. Nothing biased against this. I love the quality. They do build a nice flashlight. It's that in this particular category, I think ThruNite's really got it down. So I'm going to pick the Pro. All right, there it is. So there. I hope you enjoyed the video. You guys give me a big like if you do. If you want to support the channel, you want to pick one of these bad boys up, links below. Check it out. Get it on sale. Definitely don't buy it retail. Get the sale price. You can even buy it off their website on sale too, by the way. But I'll have links to the Pro, the version 2, and you can figure out which one you want to get. Or maybe you just want to get an 18650. You know, if you don't want the big flashlight and you want a smaller one. Well, if you're interested in this, I reviewed it, the TC15 version 3. Go check it out. It's got 2,500 lumens on tap and is decent for a more pocketable flashlight. So just different things you can look into. All right, guys, there you go. If you like ThruNite flashlights, subscribe at the bell icon, get notified of future reviews. I am a collector of the brand. And of course, 3, comment below what you think about the TC20 Pro. Do you like 2650 powered flashlights with these bigger batteries? Let me know that too. Do you have this flashlight or do you have its sibling, the TC20 or the version 2? And you like this one? You know, let me know what your thoughts are. All right, guys, take care, and we'll see you in my next video.